Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 8 and we're going to presenting our work about about the procedure text. The first video is about how to get a university scholarship to study in UK. The social function is to explain how to get scholarship in British universities, to tell the watcher, to be more familiar with funding options available, to make the watcher understand the process of applying for scholarship. The text structure are, the first one is the goal, to the introduction to scholarship in the UK, such as cost of education, the level of study, and the second one is materials, which is the types of grants. It can be based on educational excellence or county-specific, school-specific, course-specific, and sport achievement. The third one is materials. The materials is things needed for the scholarship application, which are motivational letters, reference letters, attend an interview, and financial letters. And the last step is the process of how to obtain a scholarship, which is the first is research, and then you have to apply to universities and apply for the scholarship and hope for the best. The language features in this video is use adverbial of sequence or temporal conjunction, such as step 1 is, step 2 is, step 3 is, and the last step. And then use command or imperative sentence like do your research, check the criteria, you have to apply for university, you must prepare a strong scholarship, show your leadership qualities, ensure you demonstrate all your skills, show your talent, etc. And then using adverbials or adverbs to express, to tell the time, place, manner accurate. In this video, we only find the manner accurate, which is for undergraduate students. You have applied for you can apply for 5 universities, and for masters and PhD, as many as you can. And then using action verbs such as do, apply, and check. And then using simple present tense. And then use some recommendation sentence like if you need help with this step, do check out my website, and then take time preparing your application. And the last one is use additional informative sentence like also keep in mind the higher level of study you pursue, blah blah blah. Okay, that's all for the first video.
And next procedure video is how to apply for student visa to US. Source from Hawket's original channel. Social function to help all students from abroad so they can study in USA. To help you to get temporary citizenship in the United States so you can study at any college or university in the country. Text structure. First is goal, to attract students outside the United States to be able to study well in a United States of America. Materials, things needed for the scholarship application. First, list of school. Second, I-20 form. Next, F1 student visa application. Next, US consulate or embassy. The last thing is form 1539. Optimal, have computer with internet access. Step, select the school you would like to attend and start the admission process as early as possible before applying your student visa. Wait for the school to accept you, at which time they will issue you the student and I-20 form so you can get your student visa. Obtain and fill out the F1 student visa application. Be sure to read and understand all the rules and expectation upon entering the country. Application can be found online and at any U.S. consulate or embassy. Visit a U.S. consulate or embassy with both the I-20 form and F1 student visa application to start approval process. Application revised 120 days or more prior to the class start date will be held until 120 days before the start date to be processed. Obtain Form 1539 from a U.S. consulate or embassy if you are already in the country and want to change your status to a foreign student. You will need I-20 form and to pay a fee. Move to the U.S. No sooner than 30 days before the first class date. Once you are here in U.S., get your study on and make your family and country proud. A step, how to apply for student visa to U.S.
And the last procedure text is how to borrow ebooks and more with the Ohio Digital Library. A. Social function. First, to provide information on how to get to Ohio Digital Library. And to explain what features in Ohio Digital Library. And last is to give information about step-by-step to borrow ebooks. And B is text structure. First goal, to tell everyone how to borrow ebooks in Ohio Digital Library. And the second is step. First, go to startlibrary.org. And second is to the top bar, click Word Service, and then click on 24/7 online library. And you will go to the page with many offerings of digital collection. And choose ebooks, and you're going to see Overdrive or Libby Ohio Digital Library, and click that. You will go to a page that give information how to borrow ebooks and the different options inside your account. If you have Start Library card, you already has an account with the Ohio Digital Library. And then click open Overdrive. And you in webpage Ohio Digital Library. In the top bar, you will see subject, collections, Kindle books, mysteries, search, bookshelf, and option to sign. First, sign your account. Underneath my account option, you are going to see that you can locate your loans, your holds, create wishlist, read titles, make some recommendation, and change some of your settings. And then, after you search the item, you should see it does say available or waitlist at the top of the book. And if available, you are able to borrow, and if waitlist, you should to place a hold. And click on borrow, and it's going to bring you a box that's asking you how many days you would like to borrow the book. After that, click borrow, and you get a box again. It's telling you when to read as Kindle app, browser, and download it. If you wanted to place a hold, the step is the same. When you click place a hold, you are going to see success. In a bookshelf, if you do finish the book early, you can click on the return button. It's going to ask you if you're sure, and then click the return title. And then C, language features. First, use adverbial of sequence or temporal conjunction. Step 1 until 14. And then use command or imperative sentence. 13 steps except steps 5 and 6. And last is simple present tense in part of step. That's all from us about procedure text. Thanks for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.